The Real Housewives of New Jersey cast member Melissa Gorga has a new business venture.
So the clothing boutique owner can now add cookie connoisseur to her resume. She's launching her very own sprinkle cookie company. It's called Sprinkle by MG. Joining us now, our friend and Real Housewife of New Jersey star Melissa Gorga. Nice to have you back.
Good to see you again.
Good morning.
So these cookies are hot.
They are. They are. I cannot believe the response that we're getting. Listen, everyone loves a sprinkle cookie, right? They're like, they make people happy. They're just like a happy...
Is this like a family recipe?
So I found an amazing co-packer and baker in Schenectady, New York. He's an Italian, comes from an Italian family. They're an Italian butter cookie, okay? They are amazing. They are real butter. They are never frozen. They have a little hint of like real almond paste, so you'll taste that too. They're soft. I'm going to say the best sprinkle cookie. They're so good. They're so good.
So on this show, Rosanna plays good cop. I'm the bad cop. Okay?
Here we go.
So everybody thinks that the idea for a sprinkle cookie came from this clip.
Let's see it.
Let's see.
Came to my house Christmas Day. She brought me sprinkle cookies. I said to her, Melissa, nobody touched the cookies you brought. I threw them in the garbage. You know what my favorite cookies are?
That's your sister-in-law, Teresa.
Yes.
Talking about sprinkle cookies. Now there's a sprinkle cookie line. Coincidence?
Funny, that was 14 years ago.
Oh my gosh.
The real story is I have this iconic love for sprinkle cookies, okay? So everywhere I go, obviously people saw that. I told the story and then she retold it to her girlfriends. I told the story how when I was pregnant with my son, who is now 14 years old. So that tells you the love of these cookies have gone on for this long, okay, and the craziness of it all. And I brought them over for Christmas Eve, and the next day she's like, I threw them in the garbage. I don't like sprinkle cookies. And I was like, okay. You know, so it became this thing where all of the fans and everyone's like, well, we love sprinkle cookies, and we would never throw them in the garbage. So the timing just, you know, it's like, you know, the timing's perfect because it's been a minute, right? But people are still so into it. Everywhere I go, they hold up signs like Team Sprinkle Cookie. So it's become like, and it's a feel-good thing. It's a cookie.
So I gotta taste this. Come on now.
Oh my gosh, the food connoisseur of the world with the best restaurants.
I just want to tell you one thing.
And I want your real opinion.
Well, I saw Bethany Frankel gave an opinion yesterday.
Yes.
And you know, Bethany, she can be a...
I know, and she loved them. I want to thank you to that.
Loved it.
Well, first of all, you can't go wrong with a butter cookie. That's the base to begin with.
Right.
But these are really, really good.
Thank you. Thank you.
It feels like holiday season. I don't know what it is, but you can see yourself in front of a fire, little hot toddy, having this all day long.
I like it.
It's soft, but has a nice crunch to it.
You know what flavor. It is? My sprinkles have a little crunch to them, too. And they're real, but these are never frozen. They're real butter cookies. You know, they're Italian cookies. These
so
are
can you buy these?
Yes, sprinklebymg.com. We are trying to get them out to everyone right now in time for Christmas and for the holidays, or at least by New Year's Eve. So, yeah, sprinklebymg.com. And we're not done with cookies. We're going to keep going from there. There's going to be a coffee cake next and a sprinkle coffee cake.
So wait a minute. So now you're going to get in the bakery confectionery line?
Well, we'll see. We're going to just be all sprinkles. It's sprinkled by MG. So, you know, we're going with it. People love it. I feel like it's just a colorful, feel-good thing.
All right, so I got to ask you about Teresa. What does she say? Did she weigh in? Did you send her a box?
Who knows?
Are you going to be together for the holidays or?
No. That is truly, I know it's unfortunate. And we always say this because we have a love of family, right? All of us. But it's just something that ship has sailed for us. And I think we're both happy apart, unfortunately.
Sad for the kids too, right?
Of course, yeah, that's always the saddest, but I think everyone's okay. It's not too much of a sad story anymore. I feel like she's happy, this is what she wanted, she's now got it, so this is it.
What do people say when they see you then? Like, because people know that relationship. It's also kind of a private, personal, family thing.
Of course.
When you're out in Jersey, do people come prying in your business, or?
I mean, no.
I guess
Now they just ask me.
so it's not private.
Yes, I mean, listen, it's the most unprivate situation probably in New Jersey, if I'm being honest about it. But no, people always just say, like, you know, cheers to you for always keeping it classy and standing strong. And, you know, I've always kept my kids away from the drama and stuff. So, you know what? And that's the thing with the sprinkle cookies, too. For me, it's like, I love to show my daughter what hard work is and how to create these businesses. And she watches me. My kids watch me, and they see how to make, lemonade from lemons. When they go low, we go high,
We've heard that before.
Yes.
Melissa, what's happening with the Real Housewives of New Jersey? Are you going back for another season?
I'm going to be with Andy Cohen tomorrow because I'm on Watch What Happens Live. So I'm going to try to get some more scoop. But he's not, it's mum's the word. They are not telling us anything yet. I do think we'll have a little bit better idea in the beginning of the new year. But right now, we are on a pause, so it just gives me so much time to make cookies.
It always comes back to the cookies, right?
How's Joe, by the way, the hubby?
He's awesome. He's working hard today. He was just calling me on the way here, wanting to send his love to both of you because he loves this show. This is his favorite morning show. So he just sends his love. He's working hard. It's holidays, It's just like kids and parties and holidays, and that's all we do right now. We host Christmas Eve, so I've been getting that all together, and that's it. We're just busy working.
Are you going to have cookies for everybody that shows up at Christmas Eve?
Of course I am.
Can you send us some? Just as
I would
leftovers,
love
maybe?
to. Both of your homes are going to they're going to have an abundance.
I have to say, these are really delicious.
Yes.
Do you love?
Yeah,
yes.
I do.
Do you taste the little hint of almond in there?
do taste
Yes,
it.
for sure.
Yes, and you can tell that it's an Italian butter cookie. Everyone says when they open the box, they could just smell the Italian bakery.
It smells good.
Yeah,
Where
shout
can
out
we
to
get it again?
Bobby. He's an amazing baker. They're all made in upstate New York, in Schenectady, New York. So it's great.
Hop online where?
SprinkleByMG.com.
Sprinkle.
SprinkleByMG.com.
Beautiful.
We will be ordering.
Melissa.
Thank you.
Merry Christmas. Thank you
Merry
for the
Christmas.
cookies.
Good to see you,
Merry
Melissa.
Christmas.
Jazz singer Antonia Bennett has been performing for more than 25 years and carries on a rich musical legacy following in the footsteps of her late father, the legendary Tony Bennett.
Her new holiday album, Happy Holidays with Love, pays homage to her family, and she's here to bring us some holiday cheer. Here's Antonia Bennett with I've Got Your Love to Keep Me Warm.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
The snow is snowing, the wind is blowing, but I can weather this storm. What do I care how much it may storm? I've got my love to keep me warm. I can't remember a worse December. Just watch those icicles fall. What do I care if icicles fall? I've got my love to keep me warm. Off with my overcoat, off with my gloves. I need no overcoat. I'm burning with love. My heart's on fire. The flame grows higher. But I can weather the storm. What do I care how much it may storm? I've got my love to keep me warm. With my overcoat, off with my gloves. I need no overcoat. I'm burning with love. My heart's on fire. The flame grows higher. But I can weather the storm. What do I care how much it may storm? I've got my love to keep me. I've got my love to keep me warm.
early for us.
My pleasure.
Very nice to meet you.
Nice to
You want to
meet
introduce
you.
the musicians here?
Yes, this is Jerry Brown on drums.
Hi, Jerry.
Paul Nowinski on bass.
Paul.
And Todd Hunter on piano.
Todd. Fabulous. You were just at the cutting room, right?
That's right.
So the album, tell us a little bit, because it does pay tribute to your dad.
It does. You know, I really wanted to do something to honor my parents. They always made such a big deal out of the holidays. And my dear friend and producer, Mark Rank, said, let's do a holiday record. And it just made so much sense, especially at this poignant time in my life, to be able to do that. And this song is so special to me because on one of my father's records, I was able to record this song. And so I wanted to put it on my record and pay homage to him as well.
And you got a lot of classic songs on there that people know as well, right?
That's right, yes. A lot of these songs are songs that I grew up singing year after year at holiday parties, and I just really wanted to do things that felt good to me and reminded me of my childhood.
Speaking of singing with people, I mean, obviously you sang with your dad, but you sang with some like incredible people as well, other people.
Well, I did share the stage with a few greats, that's
Like?
for sure. Like Rosemary Clooney, she would invite me sometimes to perform in the middle of her show, and you know, there were always a ton of wonderful singers around. Jack Jones, I used to sometimes sing with during the holidays, and there were just a lot of great, wonderful singers around when I was growing
It's
up.
the nerd in me that always debates nature versus nurture. And obviously, you know, your father, legendary Tony Bennett, great musician. You grew up around that stuff. But then you grew up and you went to the Berklee College of Music, which is like the music place in the country. So there's a little bit of both that comes out in your performances.
I think absolutely. You know, for the most part, I think that a lot of people say, oh, I can't sing. But I really think if people put the time and effort into learning how to do something, most people would be surprised what they can do.
But you went back and learned basically the basics of music rather than just leaning on what you do with your dad around the house.
Well, sure, that's true. And I think I learned backwards because I kind of grew up on stage, and then I went back and went, okay, wait a minute. Let me learn a little bit more so that I can communicate better with the musicians and really understand what it is that I want to do.
How can people get your album?
Sure, they can stream it anywhere, all the different streaming platforms, Spotify, Apple Music.
Anyway, it's so nice to see you. Thank you
It
so
really
much.
is.
Merry
Thank you.
Christmas.
Nice to
Thank
meet
you
you.
all.
Thank you all.
Happy New Year.
Happy holidays.
You too.
Happy Antonia Bennett, everybody.